On a warm day in Bengaluru, people came together, not just to stay cool, but to rethink how we deal with rising heat.
A lot of informal sector people face issues because they have to stand in the sun, work, or they have to travel, between place to place. And we thought, why don't we highlight, that aspect in today's event as well? It's about putting people first in terms of designing and implementing, our cities.
Heat won't flood your home or darken your sky, but it wears you down, slowly, day by day. And it's the people we pass by every day who feel it the most. Waste workers, gig workers, construction workers.
I think there have to be measures in place to actually talk about heat perception rather than just data and numbers and temperature. And I think another thing we realized is that heat is not just something that can be looked at individually, because it's almost like a network hazard. So heat will affect water, heat will affect your livelihood, heat will affect the energy system, how much electricity you're consuming, what kind of access to things that you have.
Indian cities are now developing heat action plans, but policy and research take time. On the ground, workers need relief now. India has known heat for centuries. Courtyards, stepwells, shaded bazaars. Our ancestors built with the sun in mind. But today's cities are faster, denser, hotter, and traditional ideas alone aren't enough.
We thought it would make sense to make a chassis and frame system. So what we see in blue in the structure here are just a kit of parts that consists of the main eaves, the frame, and the brackets that hold everything together. Depending on what's easily available or what's easy to source, we can replace the materials. So that could mean the canopy could be a different material based on what's available. The wood board could be something else, some other kind of plank. We might need some kind of anchors, but the idea is sort of give the naked frame to people and then they can fill in with whatever they can.
We've kind of tried to make sure that none of the components really touch the ground and that it folds up easily and is put away and it does not take up that much space, because one of the main problems that the informal workers faced with the municipality was that they were taking up space. They were encroaching public infrastructure and they were not allowed to put anything into the ground in terms of a support for a shade. Something like this can be clamped onto a private compound wall. We're kind of forcing private compound wall owners also to take onus and kind of contribute to society.
Designers, architects, and citizens brought fresh ideas to the table to help cities cool down, not heat up.
It is time for us to kind of collate voices of people, specifically asking them about their experience, because unless we document their testimonies, it's going to be very difficult to make invisible stress visible.
This wasn't just a design exhibition. It was a gentle nudge asking us to pay attention. Because sometimes staying cool isn't about comfort, it's about care, about dignity. Planning for heat is planning for people. Ask your city how it is protecting people from the rising heat.